It's a kind of magic. It's a kind of magic.
Well, hi guys, my name is Wadacy2 from uklocksport.co.uk. I'm team advertiser and UK Locksport promoter for our forum. I've done a video of picking this car crook lock or stop lock before using the Southord 7-pin tubular pick. Now I'd use a different one. I do actually have sort of a couple of these on their own, plus a U-shaped bike lock with one of these sort of circular locks in, but I've lent a few bits and pieces out to a friend and not received all back yet, but never mind, it still does the same job. And the reason for this is like a bit of a tutorial, because one of our fantastic members on the forum, Ben 1975, noticed that I had a Southord tubular pick in my toolkit. So he asked how easy they are to use, etc., and explained that I would do a little tutorial. So here it is, Ben. This is the working key, which I'll bob in, and I'm going to stress this, it might sound silly to a lot of people, but basically with a key you push it all the way in and turn, and the lock opens. Lock that back up, and I've actually stressed that for a reason. So that was the working key, sort of there with it, obviously standard type circular key. Now the reason I put it that way is because once you've got all this set, and I'll go into that in 1 second, is in the destruction manual for this Southord pick. When I say destruction manual, instructions, as you obviously know, but I always refer to any instructions that come with anything as destruction manuals, because if you don't use it according to the manual, you're going to cause some damage. Not always the case, it's each to their own, but what it does state is that once you've got the pins set on the edge, is you force gently the pick all the way down, so you're pushing the sort of pins in the lock down, and then you twist and edge this up. To me, I find it in reverse, where once I've got these set, gently on the top and edge and turn and push down. Basically what you do with this is you've got like a screw there, you undo it, you've got your washer on the end, and it is gentle. You don't want to be forcing down with your fingers too hard, because if you do, you can cause damage up here and you never know what's going to happen down there. So I just started to edge a couple of those out, but you'll see what I mean. You've got, again, let me edge that there, like a flush end to the actual pick itself, and as you start gently edging these down, you can hopefully see those. I don't know how the camera's focusing, but they're actually protruding over the end of the pick. You're wanting to get those pins on the pick just over the edge. If you push these too far and they protrude too far, once you reset, you've got a strong chance of actually bending one of these pins on the end of the pick, and if that happens, you're up thingy creek without a you-know-what, because I don't know of any way to repair them. There might be some guys out there, but to me, I would not want to be stripping this down to try and straighten out a fine piece of metal on the end of a pick. So just gently, so they're over the edge. Once they're over the edge, again, I'm not sure if it's in like the instructions, because I did actually throw them away, but I don't know if it states pushing your finger on it to get them flush, but I prefer a solid surface, and I think 99% of the people that use these picks will agree with me. But again, do not force, just put it on a solid surface, whether it's on the top of the lock or anything that's flat, and I just wobble around, just gently edging my hand down till I know they're literally flush. Once they are flush, I know I can give a final bit of gentle force. The collar screw then gets nipped up, and what I do is literally with one finger edge it till it stops and then add a tad more. That is also your tension, guys. So if you really tighten that up, these pins in the end of the pick are not going to go anywhere and you're going to do some damage. So like I say, just once you've got it there, nice nip, just gentle, and then you're ready to go. So basically that's locked up. Like I stated before, what you've got here is obviously you've got a gap in the, it's not rocket science, you'll see if you actually purchase one of these picks, you've got a gap there in the actual lock. You have got like a circular type bit there. It's a case of just aligning it up, bob your pick in. As I say, Southord claim push all the way down gently and work upwards, but I prefer to work from the top down. So there we go. It's just gentle tension, you don't need to go overboard. As you can see, that's picked the tubular lock. Now you can take that out, that's picked. You can nip that up a tad more. You do get like a grading key where you can actually, if you have lost a key for a crook lock and you have one of these, or you're a pro locksmith, you'd use one of these to help a customer. You'd then use your grading key to find out the different lengths. If I could find my grading key, I'd show you how that works, but I can't. But you'll get the gist, and if you get the instructions, you'll see what I mean. So once that's nipped up, that is now a working key. So that's unlocked, locked back up, as you can see, and there's no picking at all involved with this. You literally just bob it in, turn. That is now your working key to go get a fresh key cut. So let's lock that back up, and like I say, it is real sort of gentle tension on there. I'll reset these for you and show you getting repicked. Again, little wheel there is loose, and I'm edging these just gently over that tip. Hope you can see that. I'm trying to revolve it in front of the camera, which is quite difficult without me actually seeing. So once you've got those like 7 pick pieces over the top of the pick, it's a case of resetting, and again, gentle circular movements without damaging any of the ends. Once you've got to the point where you know they're all in, just a little wobble, nip that up a tad more. That's locked, and in the pick goes. So again, from top to bottom, just gentle, and there you go. As easy as that, providing you are quite gentle with it. Don't go overboard, guys, because if you damage it, you've damaged it. So I do hope that little tutorial helped you, Ben, a little bit. They are great bits of kit for your toolkit. And if you are newbies, guys, come and join us at uklocksport.co.uk. Free to join, great competitions, free to enter, and you can win a whole lot of fantastic things. Again, thanks for watching, happy picking, and please keep it legal.